Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a plan, and I'm going to try and fit a whole lot of things into a little bit of time. So these are all the skins that come out of the neck of my bottles, the threads, and those are going to be useful someday, maybe not now, but that's the same stuff, obviously, acrylic, that's coating these things, which are my edge catchers. And you can see I've cut the corner out of one of them. And you can see that some of them aren't quite covered enough, so I don't think that's useful yet, but the others will be. Then I have actual skins. That's a canvas that's not very useful. Something happened to it. It needs to be cleaned up and primed and probably something else fixed. You might have a corner that's got a divot or something. So those are skins and I could fit those in. Here is where edge catchers come from. Edge Catcher 101. This is a 5-pack of Artist Loft canvases that I thought I would share with you because people keep telling me that they don't get these things. That's what this is right here. Don't throw it away. It's really valuable. So we're going to grab one of those canvases and put that edge catcher someplace safe. Hopefully the wind won't take it. And there's my 16 by 20 inch canvas. I'm going to switch out my tiles so that I can use these pieces. Oh, I should show you at least one. I lost the piece I was working with? No way. Okay, well, I'm going to find a piece I like. Don't use anything that's got a curled up edge. So I'm just going to cut that off. And I like my pieces to be not normal shaped. So just, if I need more as I go along, I'll cut them right off of that. And if I want something different, I might even go ahead and use some skins. But in the meantime, those will be right behind me. Here's a fresh tile. I could also use those skins. If I peel them up, what's on the bottom is amazing compared to what's on the top a lot of times. Maybe not this time in particular because I remember what's on there. Don't leave your acetate cards on your skins, because if you come back later they won't be separated, they'll be together. So my plan is to take some colors that I like really quickly, starting with some white, putting my glasses on my face, and because I'm going to be trying to stick down the acetate that I've cut, I'm going to bring some colors over. Hopefully you can see those. And I'm planning on using mostly white, although I seem to have grabbed one without much in there. I do have another container. So I'm just going to start from one corner and move some of these things away. Get my OXO omelet turning spatula and put a little puddle of paint. The paint is the only glue that I'm going to use to stick these down. And I think it's probably would have been much wiser of me to check and see if these were open and then shaken them. But I don't think it matters to me very much right now how this starts. Because this is my experimental corner. And after I do one corner, then I'll know better what I might want to do. I had sort of decided I liked the idea of the purples and the blues and the greens, but that's kind of normal. So where's the other white? There we go. I got another white. So let's use that Floetrol right there. I should have shaken that. So I'm going to dip my spatula in, and I'm not going to drag it very far. And I don't think it matters what direction I go in, so long as I have a corner covered. And I'm not too worried about mixing the paints up, because honestly, what's really going to happen is that I'm going to use what I've got for glue. We shall see. Let's bring this back over here again. I kind of want to start from the other side actually, so I guess that's going to work out fine. I kind of wanted to go from left to right, but it's the opposite for you guys. So let's just go ahead and start. Now, like I said, they have to be flat. If they're not flat, they're not going to stick. And this time I don't have an incredibly huge layer of paint, but I definitely have enough to stick them down. And if you wonder if it's going to work or not, think about if you tried to stick them down and then tried to get them up again. That's basically my theory. So I'm not minding the background that much. I needed it to be kind of light colored. And this is a little bit of a mosaic. I'd really like it to flow in a certain direction. And I am going to keep looking for pieces. I mean, this is so much like, it's not just collage, it's mixed media. It's definitely like laying mosaic tile. And I think it's going to be kind of cool, but I'm going to have to stop and go back and add some more paint pretty quick here. But I sort of want to get down far enough so that I'm traveling. I'm not sure about the square-ended pieces either. I kind of like the idea of them being rounded. Now this is a piece that has quite a bit of clear left on it. And what was I going to do with that? I'm going to steal some of this paint right here. Put it right in there. And because it's clear, it's going to show through more of that color. We don't know how this is going to go at all, but we're going to keep moving by giving myself whatever I can in the way of a nice wet layer of paint. This is my purple flash from Folk Art that's a color shift. I'm inclined to leave that kind of wet right now, like in those puddles, just so I have a chance to come in a minute before it gets dry. It's a hot day out here today. So I'm just going to rest my spatula. I think I'm going to run out of pieces, to tell you the truth. But I am just going to squeeze down what I've got. And just keep moving in a similar direction. I'm sure you could actually plan out where you wanted all your pieces to go before you started this. I'm quite certain of that, but I didn't do that. So I'm just taking a chance and playing show and tell with you guys. And if I feel like I have some, if it's not wet enough up there, I could probably put some more paint down. I could probably use my squeeze bottles to just put things right down anyway. I'm going to look for some shorter pieces. And I can always paint the back of a piece of acetate later and stick it in tomorrow, I think. I think. You're going to have to trust me. I guess we'll know, we'll find out together. I like that piece. Yeah. Oh, I'll sacrifice it. If my pieces are too long, I'm going to have to remember to cut them. Where's my scissors? They were right here a minute ago. There they are. So let me just grab that. Fit it in there. And I'll make two pieces out of this one. So one will go there and one will go. I know some of them are going in the wrong direction, but oh well. It's a lot like I don't know, some kind of weird stained glass. And I really would like to be able to get it all done for you, but I don't necessarily promise that that's what's going to happen. And if I need some paint, I might just go down somewhere else and steal it out of the wet paint. Do I have a place for this? I do. So I'm moving along fairly well, but I'm really getting rid of my pieces pretty quickly. I probably should have cut a lot more, but I can cut them as I go along too. I should be whacking off the edges of things. I think you will find that no matter how nervous you might be that they won't stick, the chances are they will. And the paint on my spatula is going to be the perfect thing, except for I probably should have waited until after I cut it. And I can probably fill in a lot of those tomorrow. I'm going to do it again, steal some paint, move a piece over. So I'm not hating on that at all. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm doing something for the first time. And the second half of this is going to all be me cutting pieces and sticking them in place. But I will show you that, and just remember, if you decide you'd like to help me out, shopping my Amazon link is a help. It's under the link tree, underneath the video, underneath show more. Oh, that's the one I can't use because it's got a curled up edge. Well, I want some of it anyway. So just cut off the curled up edge and use the rest of it. I like the odder the colors are, the better in some cases. And throwing something in a different direction every once in a while is kind of cool too. You can overlap them if they're very flat and you have some paint on the back. That's my guess. And you see I'm pushing them down, and this is still working. I've got some nice cells there. I don't mind the background. The background's pretty cool. I wanted it to be dominantly white. I think I said that. And I'm running out of pieces. Oh no! I've got like 6 pieces left. Somebody was going to do something with skins, and they're like, what should I stick them down with? And I said, I only stick them down with paint, because if you've ever tried to get something up that's been stuck down with paint, it's a chore. And I don't think it's going to come off anytime soon. Not in my lifetime, anyway. And you could probably resin over these things pretty easily. I am pretty sure. I don't know what that was. Alright, I need a little more paint. So I'm just going to steal it from right there. I keep seeing these artworks by people who are doing swimming schools of fish just with paint dabs around in a circle. So that's part of my inspiration. I kind of like the idea that I had to keep enough puddly paint wet so that I could still stick things in if it started to dry, because some of it is starting to dry. Now, I've got one piece left, and then I need to grab anything that I've got here, and I've got a bunch of little pieces that I could definitely use. I wish I had that original piece I was planning on using. Alright, let's just put that down in there. That's my last piece of that. So, as you can see, hopefully, I don't know what that was, it just buzzed us. It doesn't take a lot to cut these up. And I'm not planning anything really intensely either. And the weirder the shape, the cooler the design, I think, in any case. And even if part of it is not stuck down, you're really not going to have that much of an issue. I want to take something here, grab some paint from over there. Where was I? Yeah, there we go. And they're still movable for a few minutes. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like when it's finished, but it's really kind of exactly what I had in mind. And like I said, you could make a plan. I did not make a plan other than to do a show and tell. And I need more sheets. Luckily, I have some. Oh, I found the one I was looking for. Cool. You could probably have different sheets from different artworks. I mean, I've used these repeatedly. You can see that. So I like that the background colors are showing through enough. So that they keep the clear parts integrated with everything else. I would have liked a little bit more of a pattern, but I think I'm okay. I just got to figure out which way things fit. That's a good piece. I like that piece. And I might paint some... Everything seems to be staying down pretty well. And I don't know if I can do this in 20 minutes or not, because it looks like I forgot to set my timer. Darn. I had it all ready to go and everything too. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you share my videos, you help me out. And I really appreciate that. When you shop my Teespring for Oliver print leggings and t-shirts and find something, you help me out. Really appreciate that too. And there's over 1,360 videos on playlists, on creative playlists, if you go there. I want to put some more paint over here, but I think it's actually not too bad. I'm not sure when you're going to be gone because my timer's not set. My timer shuts off, the camera shuts off at 20 minutes, but really about 18, and especially when it's hot. So if I don't think that it's finished when I do it, I could probably come back and embellish with dots in between or something else. And I probably could have left it with some more blank spaces. I mean, the possibilities, like my second book, Unlimited Possibilities, the possibilities are unlimited. My first book is called Because I Can, and it is on the Amazon link along with the OXO omelet turning spatulas, whoops, and some skewers. And that's going in the bucket because I don't think I'm going to need it again. And if I do, I have the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, of which there are like 6 very useful ones. Someday I'll figure out the 7th one. I have it. I think I stashed it away somewhere. So I'm really happy that paint is still staying wet long enough for me to show you. And if I'm gone and you're still wondering what happened, I will show the thumbnail as finished, because I don't have too much longer to go, I don't think. And I could definitely throw some gold in there, maybe some gold lines in between, or gold dots, or I'll play with it. I gotta wait till it's dry. Maybe I'll just go in a different direction down here since I'm here. And I have some gold on my currently being cut up cards. Alright, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the donations that have helped keep me painting. Look for the exhibition video on the end screen of every video in order to find out what next month's prizes are. And if you should happen to be a contributor through PayPal or Patreon, whose icons are on my channel header, you will be automatically entered in that drawing to win one of whatever the 2, 3, 5 or you'll know. It'll be one painting or choice of many. In any case, I think this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, signing off before you're gone. Probably you are gone. I don't know. Hard to tell. Really hate it when I forget to set the timer. It's not my favorite thing. One big piece? No. Little piece? Yes. Maybe another one too. And I think that's as close as I need to be to call it good right now. And thank you guys for joining me. I hope you join me again. Check the community board for tomorrow's video. Tonight, check Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, that's for students on Facebook, for videos I post in advance, or to find the ones that are running that same day. So, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery.